We'll steal you. We have lethal unless they have some way of that's a really, really good sign. It's a super good sign. That's game. That is going to be game, ladies and gentlemen. We play the land, we on tap, we attack again. Oh my goodness. Lukka again, back-to-back games. Clutches it up for us. GG. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be on the do not craft list. What does that mean? That means if you have wild cards, do not use them to create the list that I'm about to show you here today. And the reason being is because today's list is absolute jank. But I had some really exciting games, and I think with a little bit more time and experimentation, this thing could be pretty sweet. I can't lie. It's one of my more favorite decks that we built, but it definitely has a long way to go. But before I dive too far into this and break this thing down, as always, if you are new here and you find any value in today's content, if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate that. It helps support the channel. It's free, and it helps us grow. So I'd really appreciate that. And with that being said, let's talk about the list. So why is this so janky? Because we're trying to hit a combo that I know a lot of people are going to see and be like, I've never even seen anyone play that card, much less try a combo with it. And we're talking about Lukka Wayward Bonder. This is a planeswalker nobody touches, and for good reason, but it does have some really cool built-in like reanimation type stuff into it, because it can bring back creatures from your graveyard with its -2 with haste. You do have to exile that creature at the beginning of your next upkeep, but that ability right there is really cool because it's a reanimation type spell that I really do you know, I love reanimation, if you guys didn't know. So we're going to be trying to bring things back from the graveyard, give it haste. Hopefully with that ability, we can kind of end games. And if we can't, there's a really cool combo that we tried to do way back in the past with Kaya the Inexorable. So what we're trying to do is by turn 5, we're trying to get a Kaya onto the field first. We're going to probably end up exiling one of our opponent's threats, hopefully allowing Kaya to survive one turn. So we're going to try to protect it with itself by exiling something. And then hopefully if it could just make one full turn cycle without being removed from the battlefield, then we can start the combo. We would get down a Lukka, and with Lukka we'll -2 bring back something from the graveyard, which hopefully by turn 5 would have already been there. So we get something back from the graveyard, like let's say a Burning Rune Demon or a Morog. And with these two creatures, they come down, they have haste, we attack in, they do what they need to do, which is either Burning Rune Demon gets us more value with, you know, finding more cards, or Morog gets to attack twice. Either way, very good value there. And then Kaya pluses and puts a ghost form counter on one of these creatures. And with that ghost form counter, it says whenever the creature dies or goes to exile, it comes back to our hand and we get a spirit token. So you see that cycle there? Kaya actually brings the creature back from exile to your hand to be replayed. And by that time, you should have 6 or 7 mana to recast it. So a lot of value between these two cards. They work really well together. Kind of hard to get them both down and to do their thing, though. They are both 5 mana planeswalkers. Actually, this is a 6 mana planeswalker. 5 and 6 mana planeswalker. And that's kind of hard to do back to back and keep it consistent. The other side of this card, Mila, does a really good job of protecting your planeswalkers. That allows them to gain loyalty. But you do want to have a good balance between planeswalkers and creatures, because Mila helps with planeswalkers. Lukka helps with the creature side of things. So we also have Elspeth. Elspeth does a really good job of getting us some threats because of the -3 mechanic on this thing. It can bring back a creature, put some shield counters onto it. So we actually chose to do Olenbach and Apparition for some exiling effects. Olenbach coming back with haste with Lukka could be pretty good, because if you have some other creatures on the field, it can attack right away, getting some exiling value. We've also got Luminarch for some early game, and we've also got Vanishing Verse for some removal. And then we chose to go with Seize the Spoils in this deck because if you look at our curve, playing Seize the Spoils and discarding, let's say, another creature from your hand, probably Burning Rune Demon or Morog would be the most ideal. And then we draw 2 more cards and we get a treasure token. That sets us up on turn 3 right into a turn 5 Kaya. So we can hopefully get Kaya down on turn 4 and start the combo. That's the idea behind the deck. It's a pretty interesting idea, very hard to accomplish, but we still had some really interesting games for you guys today to see. So I wanted you guys to check this one out. I enjoy it for what it is. Like I said, it's absolute jank, but with a little bit more time, and I do have some ideas already on some thoughts on how we could change this deck up to make it a little bit more competitive. So stick around at the end for that final list. But enjoy the games you're about to see, and we'll see you guys back here at the end the next time. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a spicy one for you guys today. We're playing some MARDU. Let's get it. So today's deck is interesting. I'll tell you what, it's very, very interesting. Opening hand, not great. Gonna mulligan that bad boy. This is much better. I don't want to get rid of Kaya here. I think Kaya might be the better play, honestly, but yeah, that stinks. Kind of wanted to get Elspeth into play there, but decent opening hand after the mulligan. Decent opening hand. Yeah, this deck's gonna do some absolute nonsensical things. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have so much fun with this one. Kaya and Lukka paired up. Now that's a combo I can get behind. That is a combo I can get behind. We are up against Grixis, so God knows what this could be. It could be Reanimator. This could be Control. That's a good Fading Hope for us. We'll take that all day. If you're going to Fading Hope anything, it's a 2-drop. We'll take it. Don't like that they have the Fading Hope, if I'm being honest, though, because Fading Hope could bounce, you know, bigger spells. They could bounce our things too when we're trying to put, you know, ghost form counters on them. We'll see. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, though. Thanks for tuning in to today's video, man. I am super hype about this one. They Fading Hope again. They must be struggling to find what they need, though. Maybe they need the scrying mechanic. I don't know. Sorin. That's going to get Vanishing Burst. Sorry, my friend. Year 2-3, though, is going to get a bit of work in. Oh, wow. They're just going to go for the card draw. Interesting.
Blood for knowledge, a fair trade.
Definitely take care of that.
Darkness, I return.
This time the Luminarch is going to resolve, and I do have Kaya coming down next turn, which can minus and kill the Ob Nixilis if they don't, you know, casualty it. Okay, they two-shot me here. Sorry, we drew another one. You're never gonna get rid of this Luminarch, my friend. I know you really don't, you know, you got this weird grudge against Luminarch, but it's here to stay. So get used to it. They're running out of juice, though, man. They're running out of juice, it feels like. Let's see what they do with this first before I decide my next maneuver. Prismari Command. Good thing I didn't bring the Kaya in there. All right, Burning Rune Demon. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead and take action here. We're gonna grab one of you or one of you, I think. Yeah. No. You. All right. All right. Got myself a Lukka coming in probably because I don't think they're going to give me Elspeth. Wow, they gave me Elspeth. Who knew? I really didn't think they were going to do that. Bloodchief's Thirst. They are just a removal specialist. And that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, every time I hit record, every time. That's a good top deck. That's a good top deck. I think I'm going to go for this play, though.
I've made plenty of connections.
I don't mind taking your meat hook. It's kind of a source for you to gain life and ping me to death. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. They could just activate their hive, which would then allow them to attack Elspeth, which feels pretty bad. That's interesting. We'll let it go.
Fall back.
We will let it go. What to do here? What to do here? Kaya plus counter on the Luminarch, maybe? Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good.
If you want a job done right, hire.
Start putting these ghost form counters on our creatures, gaining some value. And then Kaya goes up to 6, so we avoid the burn down the house, which is nice. Fine by me. We get back our creature. They do actually get the double. That's pretty good, actually. Wow, I didn't anticipate the extra damage from the devils. That actually was pretty darn clutch on their part. It's fine though. Man, talk about removal city, man. Holy. I have plenty of life though to take a couple of these pluses here, and it looks like that's what they want to do. They're just going to go for the straight plus. Totally fine.
And you'll lose everything.
Gosh, I need a land in order to play both of these. I think I'm going to double down on these. That way I can kill one of these Obnixilis. Alright. And it's the copy too, which is better. I think killing the copy is much better, because if they draw another Obnixilis and they try to copy it, the original will leave the battlefield, but not the copy. So it's good to get rid of the copy. Down to 10. That turned around pretty quickly. Obnixilis is not a joke. Burning Rune Demon. Take action. Let's grab you, or I don't even know. Kaya seems pretty good, man. Either way, I'm getting a Kaya or an Elspeth, and that is a big W. So I think those are the two cards we go for here. Let's see. So this is at 5, right? I could go about this a whole bunch of different ways, but I think I'm going to leave my Luminarchs back to block with, because they are probably going to activate the Hive.
Will be cruel and painful.
I'd say that's a pretty solid top deck. That's unbelievable, actually. Quite an unbelievable top deck, if you ask me. All right, well, we get to kill it, though, so that's nice. But they get my Burning Rune Demon. That's savage. That's actually savage. Well, I could use the Elspeth to give myself lifelink though, so that could definitely help a lot as far as keeping me in this game. I don't think a 3-drop here helps me, so I think that's the play.
I know there's a hero inside you.
All right, this flyer definitely going to keep me alive and keep me in this game. Plus, I have a Seed of the Empire, which can go ahead and deal 4 damage to an attacking creature. So if they want to try to swing in on the Elspeth, we should be good. I could blow up one of these land creatures, and we should be back in this game, man. It was a very hard fought game, you know, with all the removal that they had and the good top decks that they kept hitting with the Tybalt and whatnot. And now they've stolen my rune, you know, but still, I think we're going to come out of here on top thanks to Elspeth's ability to keep giving the counters. It's annoying. It's definitely annoying. I think what I'll do here is I'll probably give the 1/1 counters to both of the Luminarchs. We'll give the 1/1 counter with the Elspeth to the flyer. You can have that. All right, so maybe we got to invest into the spirit now. Let's see how many lands I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could do it for 6 at the time being, so we have to give one Luminarch counter.
I won't back down. This is your fight. Win it.
One of these here and one of these here, because I need this to survive the meat hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potentially right now. If that's a land, they can do it for 7. So we do well there. These are probably going to die next turn, so we might as well hit this. and then try to Seat of the Empire of the Burning Rune Demon? No, I think we hold on. Yeah, let's hold on to it because the Burning Rune Demon can't attack into us anyways because of the spirit, but then again they can because yeah, they might actually swing into my Elspeth. That's so bad. I should have attacked in there with the Luminarch. So I should have attacked with the Luminarch because what's going to happen here is they're going to go over the top with the Burning Rune Demon just so that I will block and then they have a better meat hook on me. So I should have swung in with both the Luminarchs, baited them into maybe a blocking one and then hitting them with the seat. I should have done that. That was a mistake on my part. I'm going to have to let this go. I'm going to have to let it go. That was a mistake, and now we're just trying to fix that mistake and overcorrect here.
It's getting out of hand.
They were trying to get me to block with the 8/8 so they can get a good meat hook off, so not going to allow it. Not going to allow it. 3, 4, 5, 6. They still only have 6. I think they lost though by me allowing that block. They go back to 8, which is exactly what I attack for. Obnixilis. They could gain life here now though. Yikes.
I'm gonna remake this town in my image. Oh,
It's pretty good.
Pleasure doing this.
That's also pretty good. GG's. GG's! Here comes Lukka for the dub.
It feels good to
Lukka for the dub. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What a game. That's a good way to start off a video. Yeah? Yeah, it's going to be a good day at Magic, man. I could tell. I could tell by that last game that this is going to be a fantastic day for some Magic the Gathering. Oh, Lukka for the win. That's amazing, man. Thank goodness we had a Burning Rune Demon in the yard. That was nice. Let's see. We got to seize the spoils, which could be very helpful. With no white source, though, scares me a bit. I'm going to cross the fingers that we hit one land. One land, we get 2 draws. 2 draws. Come on, we have seized the spoils for the win. Come on. Ascending Spirit, okay. Nice, we get a land. We do, in fact, get the land. Just making sure I didn't screw up if I played it tapped. All right, Ascending Spirit off to the races here. They hold mana open. I think I'm going to wait, actually. We keep hitting our land drops, which feels really nice, so I think... do we wait here? Yeah, I think we wait here, because I want a Vanishing versus the Ascending Spirit, I think. There we go. Now I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better now. Still need to find a second white source, though. Counter magic is a real thing, man, and I'm just afraid of it, to be honest. Let's go, Savior! Do your thing. Man, there is a mosquito in this room right now, guys, and it tagged me twice. It freaking tagged me twice. Ugh. Unbelievable. Mosquitoes love me. And there's one in my room. I don't know where it went. I saw it fly by my face earlier, and then 2 seconds later, I'm freaking welted up on my arm. Unreal. So annoying. So annoying that I gotta even do this. Malevolent Hermit is a really annoying card. The fact that it only needs 1 mana and it doesn't require it to tap is just super frustrating. I'm aware I could have paid 3 there, but I don't really care if they resolve this back half of the Hermit just because we're not trying to counter anyways. So, all right. Well, they got 3 cards in hand. We already went through a couple of counter spells. It's worth a shot now. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. We're tapped out. Jawari Disruption absolutely claps us. Let's hope that's not the case. Nice. You're saying there's a chance. Fading Hope? Probably. Into the Royal, Fading Hope, something like that. Probably. What a weird deck to play against though, man. Tempo is just so tough to play against. And now they got... I didn't expect that. That is a... that was a beast of a move right there. That's for sure. Good thing we got a backup. Good thing we got the backup. Another March doesn't get the job done unless they discard some cards from their hand. So nice. That works. Perfect. Perfect. All right. What to do now? What to do now? We got a plus on a creature. Hopefully we can hit a land. That way we can play the Morog. If we can get a land, oh, that'd be beautiful. And we could just replay the Morog over and over. That'd be phenomenal. All right, they're full sending on the board. Let's go. Let's go. Don't mind if I do. The only issue I'm having here is that if they... Oh, you're kidding me, man. Another Fading Hope. That's brutal. That's crazy. Okay, we're in trouble. We're definitely in trouble. Kai is gone. If I go to 6 loyalty with the Lukka. I don't like this play just because of the cheap interaction they get, but it's all good. If we can get the Lukka down next turn, bring back... This could be really good. If we get the Lukka down next turn, we bring back the Savior, the Olenbach. Jesus. And it has haste, and we get 2 attack steps. We might be able to close this thing out. We might be able to close it out. We'll see. All depends on what they found off the top of their deck too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see if they scried to the top or not. We might get absolutely destroyed because of that. They have some sort of interaction, which I definitely don't like. Wish me luck. Here we go. This is for the whole game. Come on, Lukka. Lukka resolves. Olenbach. Olenbach to the field. It does resolve. We'll steal you. We have lethal unless they have some way of... That's a really, really good sign. It's a super good sign. That's game. That is going to be game, ladies and gentlemen. We play the land, we on tap, we attack again. Oh my goodness. Lukka again, back-to-back games. Clutches it up for us. GG. What a game, dude. What are these games right now? Blue tempo? That is frustrating deck to play against, I'll tell you what. I'm glad they didn't have so many counter spells in hand, because with all of our planeswalkers, that could have gotten really ugly. We definitely keep this, right? Kind of no question here on this one. Green. We like green. Luminarch's not a bad second play. Obviously, the Vanishing Verse is nice, but I think I'd rather play Vanishing Verse on, let's say, like a 3-drop green creature, like a... That's pretty good. Like a Old Growth Troll, maybe? Would love to play this, but I don't think I have the luxury to. I think I gotta hold this. No attacks. Getting Kaya down a turn early would have been nice, but oh, it looks like they're tapping out for another werewolf, so this could be good. This could actually be really good. Nice. This is like, this card hasn't been relevant for us really. Just playing defensively here. Oh, they scoop it up. They didn't want to see anymore. I was really struggling there with the decision of either being really aggressive or defensive. And I chose defensive just because of the style of deck we're playing against this green. And I don't think we're going to outscale them because they're going to go creature, a Seeker's Chariot. They're going to get pretty big pretty quick. So I was focusing more on playing defensively and then maybe getting to a Kaya to exile some stuff. It would have been really nice. But yeah, I mean, GG's. It's definitely gonna be one of those good days, that's for sure. I love these good days of Magic, man. Feels really good. Yesterday was game night with the boys, man. We were going to play some Apex. I got so bummed out because Xbox was down all night. Their whole servers were down, and I didn't get to play. Kind of screwed up my Friday night and bummed me out a little bit, but. Now Magic though is bringing back my passion for gaming again. This is so fun. All right, I definitely think we go for the Seize the Spoils this time around, especially because we have double Olenbach and we want to get Kaya down early, so not bad. 2 lands though, don't really appreciate that. Could have done a little better there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine because Kaya, even though it minuses, still has 2 loyalty, which can, you know, withstand a shot from the Shambling Ghast.
When I say go, you go.
Olenbach gets to make its turn next turn, and then hopefully we can start getting some creep. Oh, you son of a gun. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Would have loved to get the ghost form counter. I think that'd have been pretty lit, but it is what it is. All right, I love that we can get the Olenbach and the Luminarch down this turn. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. If only we had a Kaya. Oh my goodness, if Kaya was still on the field, would have been bonkers. Meat hook for 2. You absolute mad lad. This is looking like a bad matchup for us, unfortunately. Do I play this or do I play this? Maybe I play this for 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I can't hold up Vanishing Verse if I do it that way. All right, we'll play Olenbach. That way we can hold up Vanishing Verse if we need to. I think the Morag should be the more important thing we should focus on other than getting back the Kaya from the graveyard. I don't know. It's a bad spot that we're in. I'm going to be completely honest. They put us in a very, very bad position here. There's the Lolth, which we thought might have been coming down, so I'm glad we saved the Vanishing Verse. Get rid of that. And the Vanishing Verse is cool, but not exactly what we need. All right, come on. You know, anything off the top at this point is really good because even a land means double attack, which is really great. They're still only at 4 lands too, so that's also nice. We might be able to close this thing out. We'll see. Just kidding. Just kidding. And there's that land we would have liked to have seen. Nothing we can do, guys. We just ran out of juice. Spiders getting through. They had good answers to everything, man. It's just a bit unfortunate. What can we get though for 3 that's worth getting? In this particular instance, not too many things matter, so let's just go ahead and get the Elspeth down, put the 1/1 counter on, and maybe start working back from like lifelink. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the play. That puts us at 6 loyalty, so we do avoid, you know, imminent death from the return attack. Ah, that's not good. That is good game, man. They stopped me from gaining life there on that one, so GG's. Good deadly dispute there. Very smart, very smart. Keeps us off of the life gain, so it is what it is. Yeah, mono black definitely not our best matchup, huh? Didn't feel that way at least, but on to the next. We keep it moving. What do we got here? Kaya's Luminarch into a Mila potentially. Yeah, we might get some Mila action here if we can get another white source though. Shoot. That's a mole. That's a mulligan. Ugh, I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay because I have Vanishing Verse for some interaction. Oh boy. Need another white source here. So I get Vanishing Verse and an Apparition something. Mono white gonna be a very, very tough match. Come on, second white source. And then what do we do here? Because they're probably gonna spread the damage out with the Luminarch, right? Vanishing Verse this now, maybe. Let's see what they play before they go to combat. We're probably gonna take the Luminarch over the Usher. There's a very, very small chance that they put the 1/1 counter. Yeah. Luminarch it is. Taking 3 though feels way worse than taking 2, obviously, but also there's that benefit of if I Skyclave Apparition something, the Usher is only a 1 drop, so it comes back as a 1/1. Nice, we do get the white source. We love that. We love that. All right. Now if I can get Elspeth down, start putting 1/1 counters on the Apparition with some lifelink maybe, that could be solid. It was kind of like a weird attack, but we'll take it. I don't think they're gonna... Oh, maybe they have a seat. They have a seat. Ah, I should have known, man. I should have known. It was such a weird attack. I should have known better. All right. Well, we got a Luminarch. No, we don't. Well, we don't have a Luminarch. What a perfect set of answers they've had for us, huh? Something's getting a shield counter at least here. Hopefully not a land.
You're safe now.
I like the Mila with the shield counter here. It's a 2/3 body with the shield counter, which really denies them a good attack. And then we've also got Elspeth down here, which is going to gain loyalty if they want to attack towards the Elspeth here. So you never know. This might have actually kind of set us up here for something decent. Plus we have the Burning Rune Demon next turn. Like, that's pretty solid, man. Interesting. Definitely going Burning Rune Demon here. We're gonna grab, let's see, what do we want to grab here? Kaya. Maybe even save your Olim. Fuck. No, let's get the Morog. Morog can kind of close this game out pretty fast. Brutal Cathar is something else, man. It really is, but it's all good. We can get a lifelink counter here. If they Brutal Cathar the Burning Rune Demon, though, we're toast. That's a good sign. Nice. We're in a good spot. Let's go. Oh my god, dude. Elspeth with the lifelink counter is so freaking clutch, man. It's so clutch. All right, so I'm hoping by the end of this video, which might be our last game, I need to make sure we try to get that Kaya and Lukka combo, man. I really want to showcase how that works because it's pretty awesome. Oh man, if one of these lands was red, this is a hard keep, but unfortunately it's not the case. All right, this is much better. Much better. All right. So opponent's running out some planes here. Are they going to be an aggressive mono white? Is that what we're seeing here? Let's see. Okay, it's a control deck. As soon as I see a foretell card, that's gotta be the Doomscar. Especially if we're seeing only white so far. So we should see a blue land come down, I'm sure, at some point here. Crawling Barrens. Okay, now I'm confused. Is this like an artifact? Mono white control? I don't know. Doomscar kind of throwing me for a loop here, though. Is that gonna be bad or good for us? All right, so we're able to get Elspeth down early, which is nice, but we're not built for control, that's for sure. We're built for more of like aggro-y mid-range type stuff. It's a very strange build here. Crawling Barrens. I'm just at a loss right now. I'm not sure what the heck they're trying to do or what their game plan is. Elspeth definitely resolves though, which is nice. And then I wonder if they're gonna have an answer for it. Probably not, if I'm being honest. Maybe. I mean, no. Yeah, Fateful Absence. Didn't even think about that. Thought about that the moment the priority held. All right, we'll take that. It's got a shield counter, so it's nice. It'll be able to withstand a Doomscar and a Fateful Absence. And maybe we Elspeth next turn plus it. Give it, you know, lifelink or something like that. Crawling Barrens get really, really big. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Maybe we don't Elspeth then. Maybe we Vanishing Verse and draw a card here. Audio's getting messed up again. This happened once before on this. It means we've probably been playing too long and I gotta reset the game. No attacks. End turn. All right, so Starnheim Unleashed makes a little bit more sense on the Foretelled slot, Told slot. So it still could be a Doomscar though. Let's not beat around the bush. It definitely could be Doomscar. Vanishing Verse would have been really nice for the Wandering Emperor. I'm sure it's going to come out at some point in this game, but can't win them all. And because Wandering Emperor is probably coming out this game, I'm going to give this Vigilance. But then I can't protect myself from the flying attack on the return. Still think that's the play though, because it puts us at a 5/5 body, which does, you know, does run over the Angel. The game not having its normal sound is throwing me off. I keep looking over to make sure that the audio is getting through. All right, so now we avoid the Wandering Emperor, which we know is coming down here. They're probably gonna play it and pop a 2/2. No, they take it. Okay, interesting. Crawling Barrens pumps. It's not gonna be able to get big enough to get through though, so we're good there. Again, not afraid of the Doomscar at all, thanks to Elspeth getting the shield counter on the Luminarch. That's pretty beast, I can't lie. I think we're running through this player, unfortunately for them. They don't have any good answers for us here. That's a good sign. When you know when they attack your Planeswalker and they don't have enough to kill the loyalty, it's a really good sign. Let's give this flying. That way we can block the 4/4 on the way back. And we could also -3 here, but I think I'm going to Ghost Form counter the Luminarch just to give it even more added benefits in case it dies. And I think I hold on to this. Let's not overextend, because you know that Doomscar or removal, Fateful Absence, those are coming down, so gotta be careful here. They're probably so frustrated right now because you know they're hanging on to that Wandering Emperor. There's no doubt in my mind they have one, and they can't kill this. You know what I'm saying? So They're pretty upset, I have a feeling. Well, now we are susceptible to Doomscar though, so it's a little bit of a bummer. The audio is messing with my head. It's like it only plays the sound of some of the effects. It's annoying. What's up? What do you got here? You gonna play that Doomscar? I know it's a lot of commitment. Oh, it's actually more angels. More angels, huh? Well, you gotta go have another one taken care of. I want to give this lifelink and see if they walk into this. Oh, they can't actually even walk into it. I was hoping that they'd walk into like an 8/8 with the double block, and then my Vanishing Verse would take care of that. But there's no shot. All right, I mean, we just fully dominated this game. There was no hope for our opponent, I don't think so. I mean, still board sweeps are out there, but that leaves us with 2 planeswalkers and one of them that we can minus. So feeling pretty good about this. Feeling pretty good about this. Both of them attacking Elspeth. They don't know about the Vanishing Verse, obviously. They're giving me 9 life gain here. 9 life gained. Vanishing Verse. I sincerely apologize for the no audio, guys. Feels bad. We are up to 34 life, though. Holy cow. 34 life. 2 planeswalkers resolved. Anything in the yard I can bring back? A Morog. That's right. I have a Morog down there. Farewell. Wah, wah, wah. There goes all the fun. They sucked all the fun out of this one. Let's just start building it back up. Build it on up. All right. Up to a 3/3. We're going to leave the Spirit back, though, because they do have a Crawling Barrens for potentially 6 here. So we're going to need the 1/1 to combat it. That's annoying, but I do have an Apparition, which is nice. Finally get to use it to, you know, have a target now. That's viable. All right. Yeah, Apparition for sure. Take the old Bank Buster. Crawling Barrens needs how many? 4 mana, so they can actually activate that for 6/6 here. 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, I don't see a reason to minus here, if I'm being honest. Let's give the lifelink. Ghost form counter on the Apparition, obviously, so that way we get it back if it dies. And 1/1 counter. Let's keep this going. Can't attack in still, just because the Crawling Barrens is still a little too big. Next turn we can kill them, though. I mean, not kill them. They'll probably use their Crawling Barrens to block, but at least we can kind of make a play at taking them out. This was a very clean and easy victory, though. I'll tell you what, man. Kind of annoying. Maybe we just get Morog back and just get a double attack here. That could be the play. We need to get a land, though. If we don't get a land, we can -3 on Elspeth and then double Morog attack that way. That could be an interesting and fun way to win this game. I'd rather plus, but you know, it is what it is. Let's give it a go. Abandon Mire. Get back a Morog. And Morog comes down. And we attack. We have Vanishing Verse. This will be really good. This will be good. Everybody go. You die. They bring in their Crawling Barrens as a way to block. How are they going to block? Are they going to block the Skyclave Apparition? Probably well, they can't. They have to block the Luminarch. The Luminarch's going to gain us 6 life. And then we attack again. Oh, they crew the Bank Buster. Oh, they're just going to take lethal. I guess they've given up. They've given up. But what we were going to do next, guys, is we were going to -3 on the Elspeth, pull a land, and get our second attack. So that was a fun one, though. Good way to end the game. And yeah, we'll wrap it up here with some final thoughts. That is going to conclude today's gameplay footage, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I really enjoyed playing today's deck. Obviously, I didn't get to hit the combo. It's a sad day on today's channel because we didn't get to do the thing we were trying to do, which is a little unfortunate, but it is a little bit of a hard deck to play. And like I said, it's really hard to get that combo to work. But ultimately, I had a lot of fun, and I do think that this has something to it where we can build off of it and hopefully make it a little bit more competitive. But if you made it this far into the video, before we break it down in full, if you guys made it this far, I do appreciate it so much. And I want to say a huge shout out and thank you to you for helping support the channel, because when you stay this long, it does actually help support the channel through the algorithm. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it. But let's talk about the list a little bit. So the Kaya, Lukka are the 2 cards, right? These are the 2 cards that are a must have in the deck. We have to make those 2 cards work together. And so I think they do a really good job of doing that, but the setup along the way was tough. So we definitely struggled. We struggled a lot in games that you didn't see and games that you did see. I can't remember which games you saw because I play a lot of video games before I start recording, but we struggled with aggro. Like mono white aggro was tough. And I thought having Apparition and Olenbach would be really good. But if you guys remember the Olenbach video that I had, we built a deck almost solely around Olenbach, and it was fantastic. But that deck had a lot of training, and it had Raiju's in there for 1/1 counter stuff, getting damaged through, and a lot of hasty things. So hasty things come in, Savior can just start training right away. This deck doesn't have that stuff, so there's not enough support for Olenbach. I think it's honestly, it's a dead card in this deck. It didn't really do much at all. So I do think you cut this all together. Olenbach does not belong here. I think there needs to be a better creature maybe for this slot. But I do think that, playing into Elspeth's, -3 to find a 3 mana permanent was tough. And I think that caused me to make a lot of mistakes in my deck building here, putting Olenbach in here. But there are some other 3-drops I'm sure you could find in this slot that would be a little bit more helpful. But also something to consider too would be that you probably want to run Doomscar or something of that nature, like some sort of sweeper, because like I said, the most trouble we had were against aggro decks. Now, Vanishing Verse did a really good job of getting us where we needed to go in a lot of positions. But that's not always going to be the case. It's not always going to be able to save us. It's 1 card for 1 card. It's not ideal. So running sweepers would be a little bit better here. So ultimately, need some sweepers. Olenbach has got to go. We got to put something better into that slot. The creatures up top, the rune, the Rune Demon and the Morog, those are perfect. Those are what they should be. I think these 2, the Planeswalkers we chose, are absolutely perfect. The rest of the game with this lower, tier cards, these 3-drops and the Seize the Spoils, and the Seize the Spoils to me makes a lot of sense too, because it ramps us into Kaya and gets us some cards, right? Which is really nice, but I don't know about it. And I don't know about any of these cards down here. Vanishing Verse obviously did some serious work for us, but maybe we go for, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what we go for. We do need a lot more creatures though. So whatever we choose in our 2 and 3-drop slots, it's got to be good creature value, because Kaya is going to be putting ghost form counters. Lukka's bringing stuff back. So it's got to be creatures that play into this game plan a little bit. So I'm actually going to leave it to you guys. If you guys have any ideas, I'm really asking if you have any ideas for this particular deck. I would love to hear your thoughts. Maybe in the 2 and 3-drop slot, to make it a little bit better, a little bit more consistent, to then get into Kaya's and Lukka's game plan, because I think we have something here and it just needs a little bit more work to be done. But ultimately, very fun deck. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know, guys. Let me know your thoughts, and that'll do it for today's video. We are out of here, but we'll be back here tomorrow, believe it or not. We're going to try to post 5 videos this week and see how it goes. If 5 videos ends up working out, it might be something we do full-time for now, to help grow the channel a little bit quicker, because we are trying to grow the channel a little bit faster, so I can switch to this full-time sooner. But Yeah, that's just a dream at the moment. But anyways, that will do it, guys. Look out for tomorrow's video. And that will conclude today's video. So if you're part of the Mardu Mob, huge shout out to you. As always, this is the end of the video. I do give a shout out to my Mardu Mob every single time, because the Mardu Mob is the membership program here on the channel, and they help support this channel. And I can't thank them enough and appreciate them enough for what they do to help keep this thing going. So thank you so much for your support, guys. Really do appreciate you. And if you guys want to learn more about what the Mardu Mob is, you can hit the join button down below, or there's a link in the description. It'll tell you all about it, and you can decide from there. But thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Till next time. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.